Hello and welcome. Today, it is with heavy hearts that we remember one of the most influential leaders of our time, Joseph Robinette Biden, Jr. His life was filled with challenges and triumphs, personal losses and political triumphs, leaving an indelible mark on history and on our hearts. Join us in celebrating his incredible resilience, honoring his service, and remembering how he inspired millions. If this story touches you as much as it touches us, please like and subscribe to keep his legacy alive in our memories. Roy Haynes, one of the most influential and innovative jazz drummers of the 20th century, left an indelible mark on music history. Born March 13, 1925, in Boston, Massachusetts, Haynes developed an early interest in music that would eventually blossom into a legendary career spanning more than 8 decades. His unique style and unrivaled artistry made him an icon of the jazz scene and an inspiration to generations of musicians. Haynes began his career in the 1940s playing with local Boston bands. In 1945, he moved to New York City, where he quickly became a sought-after drummer, collaborating with legends such as Louis Armstrong and Lester Young. In 1949, his career received a boost when he joined Charlie Parker's quintet, replacing Max Roach. It was during this time that he earned the nickname *Snap Crackle*, reflecting his dynamic and innovative playing style, which had a significant influence on the development of bebop. In the decades that followed, Roy Haynes worked with some of the most prominent musicians of his time, including Sarah Vaughan, John Coltrane, Miles Davis, Thelonious Monk, and Dizzy Gillespie. His drumming became the foundation for many iconic recordings, and his ability to adapt to a variety of styles and musical influences set him apart from his peers. In the 1960s, Haynes began leading his own ensembles, such as the Hip Ensemble *, where he continued to demonstrate his innovative vision and boundless energy. Roy Haynes has continued to perform and record actively into the 21st century. His albums Fountain of Youth and Whereas were nominated for Grammy Awards, confirming his status as one of the greatest jazz musicians of all time. His accolades include induction into the Modern Drummer Hall of Fame in 1999 and being named a Chevalier of the French Order of Arts and Letters, highlighting his global influence on musical culture. Roy Haynes passed away on November 16, 2024, at the age of 99, leaving behind a rich legacy that will continue to inspire musicians and jazz fans around the world. His style, characterized by an unrivaled sense of rhythm and virtuoso technique, will remain the gold standard for jazz drummers for many years to come. Haynes was and remains a true icon of jazz culture, whose influence is difficult to overstate. Tony Todd, legendary American actor, whose name became synonymous with powerful images and an iconic voice, passed away on November 16, 2024, at the age of 69. His death at his home in Marina del Rey, California, came as a shock to millions of fans and left a profound loss in the worlds of film and theater. But the legacy he left behind continues to inspire and delight. Anthony Tyron Todd was born on December 4, 1954, in Washington, D.C., and grew up in Hartford, Connecticut. From an early age, he stood out for his velvety, deep voice, which would later become his signature. As a child, he showed an interest in art and drama, which led him to study at the University of Connecticut and then at the prestigious Eugene O'Neill National Actors Institute. These years became the foundation for a career in which he achieved success and respect as one of the most brilliant and versatile actors of his time. Tony Todd's breakthrough came in 1992, when he played his signature role in Candyman*. His character, Daniel Robitaille, better known as Candyman, became more than just a scary villain. He became an icon of the horror genre. Todd brought incredible depth to the role, making Candyman not just a figure of fear, but a tragic hero with a rich history. His whispery voice, mysterious charisma, and physical presence made the character one of the most memorable villains in cinema. He returned to the role several times, each time enhancing its status in popular culture. But Tony Todd's career wasn't limited to one genre. He gave brilliant performances in films like *Platoon*, 1986, *The Crow*, 1994, *The Rock*, 1996, and the cult *Final Destination* series. His role as William Bloodworth, a mysterious and sinister character, added a mystical depth to the stories and remained one of the most beloved elements of the franchise. His powerful voice has become a separate symbol of his talent. In Asterisk, Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen Asterisk, 2009, he voiced the character of Fallon, and in 2023, he lent his voice to Venom in the video game, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 Asterisk. These roles cemented his status not only as an actor, but also as a master of vocal art, capable of conveying a wide range of emotions. Tony Todd also left an indelible mark on television. He appeared in iconic series such as Asterisk Star Trek, The Next Generation Asterisk, Asterisk The X-Files Asterisk, and Asterisk 24 Asterisk. Each of his characters was unique and unforgettable, adding special depth to the stories. He was also active in theatrical productions where he demonstrated his commitment to the arts and his mastery of the stage. Tony Todd was not only a talented actor, but also an inspiring person who showed by his example how talent can be used to create something great. He supported young actors, shared his knowledge, and always remained true to his art. He is survived by his wife, Fatima Cortez Todd, and 2 children, Alexander and Ariana. His death is a great loss, but his legacy will live on in his roles, his voice, and the countless projects that inspire and continue to impress audiences. Tony Todd was and will remain a symbol of true art and greatness in the world of cinema. June Spencer, an outstanding English actress, whose name became synonymous with radio drama thanks to her iconic role as Peggy Woolley in the long-running BBC Radio 4 program Asterisk The Archers Asterisk, died on the 16th of November 2024, aged 105. Her death marked the end of an era in British broadcasting, but her legacy will continue to inspire generations to come. Born on June 14, 1919 in Nottingham, England, June showed an interest in acting from an early age. Her career began in the 1940s, when she began performing in radio dramas. However, the real turning point in her life was her appearance in the pilot of Asterisk The Archers Asterisk in 1950. Conceived as an everyday story for rural people, the program eventually became the longest-running radio series in the world, and June became its heart and soul. Her character, Peggy Woolley, was a true symbol of resilience, wisdom, and emotional depth. Over more than 70 years on the radio, Peggy endured many difficult life situations, including the death of her husband and her own personal trials. June brought incredible sincerity to every scene, making listeners feel like her character is part of their own lives. One of the most powerful storylines of her career was the episode where her on-screen husband was battling Alzheimer's disease. The story was especially poignant because June's husband, Roger Broxham, was suffering from the same disease. Her performance in these episodes resonated with audiences and helped raise awareness of dementia. Critics and the public recognized it as one of the actress's most important contributions to the popularization of social issues through art. June Spencer has received numerous awards during her incredible career. She was made an Officer of the Order of the British Empire, OBE, in 1991, and was promoted to Commander of the Order, CBE, in 2017 for her outstanding services to drama and charity. Her contribution was also recognized with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the BBC Audio Drama Awards in 2014. In addition to her professional success, June was known for her devotion to her family. She married Roger Broxham in 1942, and they had 2 children. Sadly, her husband died in 2001 and her son passed away in 2006. However, her daughter continues to cherish her mother's memory and keep her legacy alive. June Spencer has passed away, but her voice and images will live on forever. Her work in Asterisk The Archers Asterisk not only made her a national treasure, but also cemented her status as one of the most respected actresses in the history of British broadcasting. Her life is a story of resilience, talent, and a deep connection with her audience that remains timeless. David Harris, American actor, whose portrayal of Cochise in the cult film The Warriors, 1979, became an icon of cinema, passed away on November 16, 2024, at the age of 75. His death, which occurred at his home in New York City, was confirmed by his daughter Davina Harris. The cause of death was a long-term illness. Cancer. David Harris's life was filled with bright roles and dedication to art, thanks to which he won the love of audiences and the respect of colleagues. Born June 18, 1949, in New York City, Harris showed an interest in acting from an early age. He attended Manhattan's High School of Performing Arts, where he honed his skills and developed a talent that would soon lead him to the professional stage. His first significant role was the character Haywood Patterson in the television film Judge Horton and the Scottsboro Boys, 1976, where he already demonstrated his ability to embody complex and dramatic characters. Harris's breakthrough came in 1979, when he played Cochise in Walter Hill's The Warriors. The film tells the story of a gang trying to get home through hostile New York City neighborhoods. Harris's role as Cochise, a charismatic and steadfast leader, brought him fame. Although the film initially received mixed reviews, it eventually became a cult classic, and Cochise's image became an integral part of pop culture. Following his success in The Warriors, Harris continued to work extensively in film and television. He starred in films such as Brubaker, 1980, with Robert Redford, A Soldier's Story, 1984, and Fatal Beauty, 1987. On television, he was remembered for roles in popular series including Hill Street Squad, Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, and ER. He was particularly notable for his role as Officer Donnie Simmons on Hill Street Squad, where he appeared for nearly a decade. In 2005, Harris returned to the role of Cochise, voicing the character in the video game Warriors, introducing a new generation of fans to his iconic image. He most recently reprised the role in the 2019 reboot of The First Wives Club on BT+. David Harris left behind not only a rich creative legacy, but also loved ones who will continue to cherish his memory. He is survived by his mother, Maud Mary Harris, daughter Davina, sister Jeanette Harris-Zwerin, and brothers Arthur and Vincent. His contributions to film and television, as well as his dedication to his craft, will remain in the hearts of fans and colleagues for many years to come. Harris was not just an actor, but a person who embodied strength, resilience, and humanity on screen. John Amos, legendary American actor, whose work on Good Times and Roots became landmarks in television history, passed away on August 21, 2024, at the age of 84. His death, due to natural causes, was confirmed by his publicist Belinda Foster on October 1, 2024. The day marked a farewell to one of the most colorful figures on American screens. Born December 27, 1939, in Newark, New Jersey, John Amos showed an interest in sports and the arts from an early age. He attended Long Beach College and Colorado State University, where he earned a degree in sociology. Before starting his career in show business, he tried his hand at professional football, signing with the Denver Broncos in 1964. However, sports were not his destiny, and he turned to acting, which became his true calling. Amos's career began in the late 1960s with small roles on popular television series, including The Mary Tyler Moore Show, However, his real fame came with his role as James Evans Sr. in the sitcom Good Times, 1974-1976. His character, a steadfast and caring family man, became a symbol of the first African-American family patriarchy on television. The series, while raising important social issues, also showed life through the prism of humor and hope, which made it a favorite of viewers around the world. In 1977, Amos played one of his most famous roles, as the adult Kunta Kinte in the historical miniseries Roots*. This adaptation of Alex Haley's novel became a cultural event and earned Amos an Emmy nomination. His powerful and profound performance helped convey the tragic yet inspiring story of the African-American struggle for freedom, making this project one of the milestones in the history of American television. In addition to television projects, John Amos starred in such films as Coming to America, 1988, where he played a funny diner owner, and Die Hard 2, 1990, where he played Colonel Grant. His work in the series The West Wing as Admiral Percy Fitzwallace was also remembered by viewers as an example of masterful performance. Amos had a busy personal life. In 1965, he married artist Noelle Mickelson, with whom he had 2 children, daughter Shannon, who became a writer and producer, and son Casey, a Grammy-nominated director. The couple divorced in 1975. His second marriage, to actress Lillian Lehman in 1978, was short-lived. In his final years, John Amos was thrust into the spotlight following an investigation into allegations of possible elder abuse victimization. In 2023, he left Colorado and settled in Los Angeles, where he spent his final years. John Amos's legacy goes beyond his iconic roles to his contributions to changing the narrative around diversity in television. His work has inspired generations and shown that art can be a powerful tool for social change. John Amos will remain a symbol of resilience, talent, and cultural legacy that will live on in the hearts of his fans and colleagues. CJ Snare, legendary vocalist and founding member of the iconic rock band Firehouse, passed away on November 16, 2024, at the age of 64. His unexpected death came as a shock to millions of fans and the entire music industry. On April 7th, Firehouse confirmed the sad news, expressing their grief over the loss of one of hard rock's most prominent figures. Carl Jeffrey Snare was born on December 14, 1959, in Washington, D.C. From a young age, he showed an interest in music, which eventually became his passion and the meaning of his life. In 1984, he co-founded the band Firehouse, which achieved huge success in the early 1990s with hits such as ** Love of a Lifetime ** and ** When I Look Into Your Eyes *. Their debut album Firehouse * 1990 was certified double platinum in the U.S. and won the hearts of millions of listeners. Snare was not only a talented vocalist, but also an outstanding songwriter whose compositions became the soundtrack for generations. His powerful voice, filled with emotion, was the calling card of Firehouse and the key to the band's success on the international stage. He continued to actively perform despite serious health problems. In September 2020, Snare was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. Despite this, he did not give up his musical activities and continued to perform with Firehouse, inspiring with his resilience and love for art. In September 2023, he announced a temporary break to undergo abdominal surgery, with the hopes of returning to the stage in the summer of 2024. However, fate decreed otherwise. He passed away unexpectedly at his home. In addition to Firehouse, CJ Snare has worked with Rubicon Cross and Scrap Metal, where his vocal abilities were also highly valued. His work has left a deep mark on rock history, inspiring musicians and fans around the world. CJ Snare is survived by his 3 children, who continue to cherish his memory. His contributions to music, his powerful voice, and his genuine passion for his craft will live on in the hearts of the people whose lives he touched with his art. Snare's death is a great loss to rock music, but his legacy will continue to inspire generations to come. Joseph Robinette Biden, Jr. The 46th President of the United States of America has demonstrated resilience in the face of life's and physical challenges throughout his long political career. His path to the top of politics was fraught with many personal tragedies and health problems that shaped him as a leader and a person. Early health problems. Joe Biden was born on November 20, 1942, in Scranton, Pennsylvania. As a young boy, he suffered from a severe stutter, which made it difficult for him to communicate. However, through persistence and practice, including reciting poetry in front of a mirror, Biden overcame the stutter. This experience became the foundation of his coping skills and strengthened his character. Serious brain problems. One of the most difficult chapters in Biden's life has been his battle with serious brain conditions. In 1988, as a senator, he suffered 2 brain aneurysms. The first required immediate surgery, followed by a long recovery. He later underwent another operation to eliminate the risk of another aneurysm. Doctors warned that such conditions could affect cognitive abilities, but Biden was able to return to his political career. Age and cognitive issues. As the oldest president in U.S. history, Biden has faced questions about his physical and cognitive health. During the 2020 presidential campaign and his years in office, critics and some media outlets raised questions about his forgetfulness and speech slips. But Biden and his team have always emphasized that he is under constant medical supervision and remains fit to carry out his duties. Other aspects of health. In 2021, Biden underwent a routine medical examination, which confirmed that he was in satisfactory condition. However, doctors pointed out some age-related problems, including a stiff gait and gastroesophageal reflux, which causes frequent coughing. Despite this, he continues to actively carry out presidential duties, regularly traveling and participating in public events. Personal tragedy and impact on health. Biden has also endured numerous personal tragedies that have taken a toll on him emotionally and physically. In 1972, his first wife, Nelia, and their daughter, Naomi, were killed in a car accident, leaving Biden with two sons, Beau and Hunter. In 2015, his eldest son, Beau Biden, died of a brain tumor, another blow to Joe. These losses have shaped Biden into a man who is empathetic and supportive of others, which has become an important part of his leadership. Perseverance and inspiration. Despite all the challenges, Joe Biden continues to demonstrate remarkable fortitude. His ability to cope with physical and emotional challenges has inspired many around the world. While questions about his health remain a topic of discussion, Biden remains active and focused on his presidential duties, emphasizing the importance of resilience and faith in the best.